Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels a little heavier than usual? Maybe your joints are stiff, your energy is low, or you just can't shake off that nagging worry. What if I told you there's something simple, something joyful that could lighten the load, not just for your mood, but for your health too? That's right. Laughter. Not just a quick chuckle, but deep, belly-rolling laughter that leaves you breathless and grinning. And here's the surprising part. Science says it might just save your life, or at the very least, add more years to it. Happy, healthy years. So today, I'm on a mission to find out if laughter really is the best medicine, especially for seniors. I'll be trying out some hilarious activities, talking to experts, and uncovering the real, science-backed benefits of laughter for senior health. Stick around until the end because what we discover might just change the way you think about aging, and maybe even get you laughing along the way. Now, let's start with something we've all felt, but maybe never paid much attention to: the instant relief of a good laugh. You've had that moment, right? When something catches you off guard, and suddenly, you're laughing so hard your eyes water. In that moment, all the tension melts away. But it's not just in your head. Your body is reacting too. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, those wonderful little chemicals that act like natural painkillers. They flood your system, easing discomfort and boosting your mood almost instantly. For seniors dealing with chronic pain or stiffness, laughter can be a gentle, drug-free way to find relief. And the best part? There's no prescription needed. Just a funny story, a silly joke, or even a comedy show. But the benefits go even deeper. When you laugh, your heart gets a mini workout. Your pulse rises, your circulation improves, and for a brief moment, it's almost like you've taken a brisk walk. Studies have shown that regular laughter can help lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Imagine that. Something as simple as watching your favorite sitcom could actually be good for your heart. And let's talk about stress. Because if there's one thing that ages us faster than time itself, it's chronic stress. Cortisol, the stress hormone, wreaks havoc on our bodies over time, weakening our immune system and even affecting memory. But laughter? It's like hitting the reset button. It cuts cortisol levels by nearly half in some cases, leaving you feeling lighter, clearer, and more relaxed. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Easier said than done. Life isn't always funny. And you're right. But here's the beautiful thing. Laughter doesn't always have to come naturally. There's something called laughter yoga, where people laugh intentionally, almost like an exercise. At first, it might feel forced, but soon, the fake laughter turns real. It's contagious, uplifting, and yes, it still gives you all those wonderful health benefits. So, what's the takeaway so far? Laughter isn't just a fleeting moment of joy. It's a powerful tool for senior health. From easing pain to protecting your heart and melting stress away, it's one of the simplest ways to invest in your well-being. And we're just scratching the surface. Before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed how a good laugh changes your day? Maybe you have a favorite comedian or a funny memory that always makes you smile. Drop a comment below. I'd love to read your stories. And if you're enjoying this journey into the power of laughter, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me create more content that brings joy and health to seniors like you. Now, let's keep going, because next, we're diving into how laughter can actually strengthen your mind and even bring people together in ways you might not expect. Isn't it amazing how laughter can connect people in an instant? Think about the last time you shared a good laugh with friends or family. How it made you feel closer, more alive. that's not just a happy accident. Laughter has this incredible power to break down walls, to remind us that no matter our age, we're all still here to enjoy life. And for seniors, that sense of connection isn't just heartwarming, it's healing. Let's talk about loneliness for a moment. It's something so many older adults face, especially after retirement, or when friends and family aren't as close by as they used to be. But laughter? It's like a bridge. When you laugh with others, your brain releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that helps mothers bond with their babies. So when you share a joke with a neighbor or laugh with a grandchild over something silly, you're not just having fun. You're strengthening relationships that keep you emotionally healthy. And here's something fascinating. Laughter might even help keep your mind sharp. Ever heard the phrase, use it or lose it? Well, that applies to your sense of humor too. When you engage with something funny, whether it's a clever punchline or a playful conversation, your brain has to work to get the joke. That mental workout stimulates creativity, improves memory, and can even slow cognitive decline. Researchers have found that seniors who engage in humor regularly tend to have better problem-solving skills and a more positive outlook on life. Now, let's get practical. How can you bring more laughter into your daily routine? You don't have to wait for life to hand you something funny. You can invite laughter in. One of the easiest ways? Watch or listen to comedy. Whether it's classic sitcoms like I Love Lucy or stand-up specials from comedians who get your generation, think Bob Hope or Carol Burnett, laughter is just a play button away. Or try this. Keep a joy journal. Write down one funny thing that happens each day, a grandchild's silly remark, a mix-up at the grocery store, even a playful moment with a pet. On tough days, flip through it. You'll be surprised how quickly a smile comes back. And don't underestimate the power of playful activities. Games like charades, lighthearted trivia, or even a playful debate about something trivial. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Can spark laughter effortlessly. The key? Don't take it too seriously. The goal isn't to win, it's to enjoy the moment. But here's the real secret. Laughter is contagious. Ever noticed how hard it is to stay grumpy when someone else is laughing? That's why laughter clubs and group activities are so powerful. Even if you don't feel like laughing at first, being around others who are joyful can lift your spirits almost without you realizing it. So what's the big picture here? Laughter isn't just a reaction, it's a choice to seek joy, to connect, to give your brain and body a boost without a single pill or prescription. And the more you invite it in, the more natural it becomes. I'd love to hear, what's your go-to source of laughter these days? A favorite movie? A friend who always knows how to lighten the mood? Share in the comments below. And if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Every click and comment helps me create more content that brings a little more joy and health into your life. Now, let's take this one step further. Because laughter doesn't just heal the mind and heart. It might actually help you live longer, and the science behind it is too good to miss. There's an old saying that goes, you don't stop laughing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop laughing. And the more I learn about the science of laughter, the more I realize just how true that is. Because laughter isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about building a stronger, healthier future, one chuckle at a time. Let's talk about longevity. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of humor tend to live longer, healthier lives. One famous study even found that laughter could increase life expectancy by up to 8 years. Now, that's not to say a daily dose of dad jokes will magically add a decade to your life, but it does mean that joy and humor play a bigger role in aging well than we might think. Here's why. Laughter boosts your immune system. When you laugh, your body produces more antibodies and activates immune cells that help fight off infections. For seniors, whose immune systems naturally weaken with age, this is huge. Something as simple as watching a funny movie or reminiscing with friends about a hilarious memory could actually help your body defend itself better. And then there's pain management. We touched on this earlier, but it's worth diving deeper. Chronic pain is a reality for many older adults, but laughter acts as a natural distraction, shifting your focus away from discomfort. Some hospitals even use laughter therapy to help patients cope with pain and recovery. Imagine that. Instead of just waiting for the ache to fade, you could laugh your way through it. But here's the most beautiful part. Laughter leaves a legacy. Think about the memories your children and grandchildren will carry with them. The sound of your laughter, the stories you told, the way you found light even on tough days. That is what they'll remember. And in a way, that's its own kind of longevity. So, how do you make laughter a habit? Start small. Surround yourself with humor. Whether it's a funny calendar, a book of jokes by your bedside, or even setting a laughter alarm to remind yourself to pause and find something lighthearted each day. Seek out people who make you laugh, and don't be afraid to be the one who brings the joy. And remember, it's never too late to start. Even if life hasn't felt very funny lately, your brain and body will thank you for trying. Fake it till you make it, because often, forced laughter turns real faster than you'd think. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Aging is inevitable, but how you age is up to you. Laughter won't solve every problem, but it will make the journey lighter, brighter, and yes, even longer. So why not give it a try? Your future self might just thank you. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing that never fails to make you laugh? A favorite memory, a silly habit, or maybe a classic joke? Share it in the comments. Let's create a thread of joy for everyone to enjoy. And if this video brought a smile to your face, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps me keep spreading positivity and practical tips for living your best life at any age. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Here's to more laughter, more joy, and many more years of living life to the fullest. Until next time, keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep shining. You've earned every bit of that joy.